and you hear a very familiar refrain from the fans. Beat LA. Schroeder off the Davis screen. The 15-footer is good. And the Lakers on the board first.
Always 5 out. As Chris Paul gets in, another wide open 3.
Defers to Booker for the long-range jumper. Here's James at the offensive end. Crowder guarding him, as he did last year a lot in the finals as a member of the Heat. And James rattles in his mid-range jump shot. The lob, and Ayton got it to go over LeBron. Suns leading 10-9. LeBron for 3. And LeBron James with a couple of field goals. He's got 5. Ayton lost the handle. Here's Schroeder coming back for the Lakers. The Suns, though, back nicely in transition. LeBron going to pull another one. That's 2 for 2 from deep. Hit the side of the backboard on that one. Back comes Chris Paul. And Paul for 3. Got it. And back comes Crowder. They got a 3-on-1. Ayton running the floor. Got the layup. Paul weaving through traffic. Let's call it a pass. Ayton with 10 points. Everybody talked about LeBron being absent. How much do you think the Lakers miss Schroeder down the stretch, guys?
Valuable. Missed him a lot. Was campaigning with the finish over Anthony Davis.
In defensive and offensive rating, the other one being the Utah Jazz. LeBron started off hot. Nice assist to Harrell for the slam. Booker being chased by Kuzma. Tough shot. Got it. Wow. High degree of difficulty by Devin Booker. Transition. Horton Tucker takes it to the rack. And a nice follow by LeBron James, who's now got 10 points.
And Chris Paul is down in pain.
Oh, boy. Right portion of his neck and trapezius muscle area right there. And a moment ago, he was helped off the court. Players from both teams gathering around. Payne with a sidestep 3. And one and done for Phoenix. Back comes Horton Tucker. James, great pass to Harrell, and one. And Chris Paul left, it was 38-29. Lakers on a 6-0 run since he left. Booker stops the hemorrhaging. Lakers battling, but the Suns control. Booker on the move, slams it home. Nutrition and dietary change, went to a plant-based diet. He feels it's helped his longevity. Ayton inside. Chris Paul, as you talk about his longevity, he played 70 out of the 72 games this year. Booker inside. Nice patient move.
Ayton picked up his 3rd foul. Let's see if Sarge can make the same plays that Ayton was to finish.
Boy, Booker in rhythm right now. Played in one of the regular season games against the Suns, but in that game, he had 42. Caldwell Pope goes in a hurry. Davis, thank you very much.
And again, I like him at the 5.
To get his shot right, the coaching staff says, look, he's going to go out here and give it everything he has. They don't intend to change the game plan because he's a little bit hobbled.
Knocked away by LeBron. They come up with the steal. Quickly to Schroeder. Drives and gets the layup over Crowder.
And what you can't do is turn the basketball over.
Ayton off the inbound pass. Here's Booker. Chased by 2 over to Bridges for 3.
About you've surrounded your best players with what they need, shooting and toughness.
Speaking of shooting, LeBron knocks down the 3 ball. He's up to 13. And yes, James Jones, when you look at last November as Chris Paul loses the handle again, he just doesn't look quite right. Ayton says, look what I found. Acquired Jake Crowder in free agency as well. A couple of key moves. Drummond keeping it alive. A one-man show on the glass. Little bully ball on Schroeder, his former teammate, and gets the propitious roll.
And they win all year long. He's played a valuable part. Takes the opposing team's primary perimeter offensive weapon and eliminates it.
Ayton with the slam and a timeout.
This Laker basketball team, in order for them to have success.
He kicks it out to the top to Schroeder. They swing it around to the weak side, and Caldwell Pope hits the three. That's the type of shooting that
Houston, you love that about him.
been a member of the NBA's all-defensive team several times. Crowder with the free throw line jumper. Crowder stops for the three. Bridges. One isn't that late in the game, but every possession counts, especially for the Lakers right now, down by 15. In the front court, it's Schroeder. A burst of speed and a bucket. Schroeder out front. Off the James Green, pocket pass to LeBron. Up high in traffic, a nice catch and bucket by Drummond. Wow. Anthony Davis just 3 of 11 in this ball game. Schroeder aggressive to the bucket, gets it to fall, and Monty Williams calls a timeout with an audio problem too there, Mark. Crowder catch and shoot 3. Back out to Johnson. Payne with another opportunity. Finally got one. Hotel room in China. Decided he didn't want to play in the Chinese Basketball League and got that phone call from Monty Williams.
That's where we need the Wired to confirm your suspicions. Because it could have been, young fella, take a seat. Big man is coming in.
You tell your team.
Nothing. They've been here in other games. We got to learn from this, but we got to do what we've done all year long. Be consistent, stable, and strong, and we'll be okay.
Caruso in the paint for Harrell. LeBron James begins the fourth quarter for the Lakers. Harrell with a sweeping hook that falls.
He's played well.
LeBron cross court. Caruso at the offensive end gets the lefty layup to fall. And it's a 12-point game.
The three-point line.
Exactly.
As he shot the free throw.
LeBron corrals the loose ball, takes it in and one. Got the foul and will go to the line. James missing again at the foul line. A whistle. James goes down hard to the court. Caruso and Payne get into it. Montrezl Harrell runs into Cam Payne, and coaches leave the bench area as things become a little bit contentious here.
After review, there's 2 technical fouls on the Lakers. One's on Alex Caruso, one is on Harrell. There's also 2 technical fouls on Phoenix. Both are on Cameron Payne. He's been ejected. Wow.
They double team him over to Chris Paul, guarded by Kuzma. Tough shot by Paul. Wow! Here's Booker, guarded by Caruso. Crossed him up. The floater rolls around and falls. He's back up to 13. Anthony Davis still yet to make an imprint on this game, and as I say so, he knocks down the mid-range jumper, hits it out to Caldwell Pope. Schroeder lines up the 3, got it, and it's a 7-point game. Booker on Caruso. Got inside, over Davis, too late! Crosses over Caldwell Pope, here's Bridges. From 15, halfway down, and now tipped in by Ayton. Booker, they double team him. Nice flash to the foul line by Bridges, and he knocks it home. An uphill climb for them for most of the afternoon. Schroeder over to Davis. Caruso drifts to the corner and knocks home the 3. Booker, they hit the man at the free throw line. Crowder, butter! With an injured Chris Paul, Devin Booker was able to lift up his veteran mentor and teammate.
I think that's more just to get him mentally right. I'm not worried about his offense. I'm more worried about what he did defensively. He let Ayton really get off in that ball game. 8 offensive rebounds for Ayton in game 1.
Charge against LeBron. Deflected by Drummond and picked up by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Davis at the other end. Nice transition by LA. Knocked away by James. Another turnover by Phoenix, and pesky defense. Here they go! LeBron crowbars it in!
And without even cracking a joke, the Lakers expect a much more engaged AD tonight.
All right, Chris, here comes Davis right there, and talk about engagement. Just right, Bridges did a good job game one on LeBron when they had the defensive assignment against James. It's a slashing move inside. Schroeder gets it to go. Down court, Davis again, staking his claim, saves it, and here comes Drummond, plowing inside for two, and Drummond is put in 6. And they get Drummond out on Paul. Booker, Šarić, they rotate down low eventually, threading it inside. Ayton. Suns 4 of 11. Bridges and LeBron. Doubled by Šarić, left free to fire. Gasol, 3.
8 turnovers now.
It's LeBron, screened by Gasol, the switch into Šarić, the drive, count it. What a play! 50-50 balls are the things that Frank Vogel talks about most. LeBron, step back, 3, got it! LeBron James, beautiful rainbow. Here comes Booker. Got the screen, switch on D, Gasol can't keep up, and Booker will fly and knife his way right to the rack. Here comes Chris Paul. In game 1, 7 points and 4 boards, and he sneaks one inside, and there is Ayton.
Somewhat stalled.
It's Payne with a burst.
Nice.
And he finds Ayton inside, and he's got 10.
Nice shot there. And Chris, I think Monty Williams coming to Chris Paul's defense after game 1.
Yeah, that's right, Rez. I had a lengthy conversation with Monty Williams last night. I told our guys yesterday that we're not going to let anything take our focus off this game. I have a great deal of respect for the Lakers, and I know Chris wouldn't do anything like that.
Put in a 3, and that is the 3rd 3 by the Lakers tonight. Spinning, driving, and it's Torrey Craig. Get his feel for this offense. Kuzma remains, Drummond is in, sets a screen, and around it goes the terrific shooting.
Good game 1 for Schroeder, 14 points on 5 of 7 shooting.
Halfway down that lane, there's Chris Paul, and successfully, here's Kuzma at the other side. Down low, good feed, lasered in, Drummond got it, spins for 2. Knocked away, good defensive play again by LA. Kuzma with a drive and a terrific. Davis has now collected 4 rebounds. Schroeder 3, bullseye, got it. And another dose of Davis. Shot clock at 7. Into Johnson. Now he's got 10 inside. Oh, it's getting gnarly in there because Drummond is facing a lot of contact every time he gets it, but he goes with the running hook. It's up and in across the lane, and the big man dancing for 2. James and Davis, they've combined for 20 points so far. On a screen, switch on D, and here comes the flying Schroeder in for 2 on this second quarter for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Leading scorer for the Lakers.
There's a high flyer and Ayton at the other end, who got the alley-oop and slams it down. Knight the other way, this Phoenix offense. Down low, Ayton outside, wide open, Bridges 3. Mikal Bridges. They've got Crowder up on James, and they're +8 in rebounding. In game 1, the Lakers were -14 in rebounding. James got the 3. Crowder is out there. Shot clock at 6. Davis and Bridges. Ayton meets him. Got it! Oh, he takes it inside, and a foul called, and count the 2. And Crowder takes up James on the wing. He's dancing. Oh, and he beautifully puts it into the palms of Drummond inside. With a switch. And another turnover by Phoenix, and that was intercepted by Davis. Ahead to Schroeder, and he'll slice inside for 2. He's showing that. Here comes Booker through traffic. And outside Crowder with a fake by LeBron and tried to sneak it in and does. And Ayton now is put in 16. Chris Paul can't be Chris Paul. Then Booker's got to be special, right, Reg?
And he's got to start now. He has to start forcing things. There's a nice shot right there from the top of the key.
Miami Heat, NBA Finals team of a year ago. Booker will dance on Caldwell Pope. Oh, beautiful floating play inside by Devin Booker. Booker will try to pierce and got it. Nice play by Devin Booker. And LeBron the other way. Bron's played 24 minutes, 13 points, and 8 shots. Slashing inside. What a scoop, too, right there by Schroeder. This is the component they did not get in game 1. Ayton sees a wide open lane and does the reverse. Caldwell Pope's on Booker. Here goes Crowder. Payne open in the corner, 3. Finally gets one to drop, and Crusoe's close was late. Booker's got 19 to lead the Suns. 22 from Schroeder leading the Lakers. Payne around the screen and goes to the rack, and his reverse is good.
That was an early departure in that third quarter for him.
Crowder's on Gasol. Free to fire, Davis for the triple, and he's got 20 points that time by Crowder.
And they have numbers. Caruso's on the floor in the backcourt.
Here comes Booker with a floater. 21. Davis and Booker. Screen, and LeBron is free. And Davis created it with that screen. Gasol, and Kuzma comes over, and Payne is there. Blows by Caldwell Pope. Johnson in the corner.
Good answer. They needed that answer going into this fourth quarter.
LeBron with the screen from Gasol. Johnson sticks with him. There's that shot, and down the hatch it goes. LeBron James. 18 for James. The lead is 10. Booker in traffic. Johnson 3 from 3. At 18 in game 1, Kuzma off his screen, Drummond inside, bulldozing right into Šarić. Payne's been terrific with 14 points in 24 minutes. Wheels around the defense and puts up a 3. And put back up and in by Crowder.
Better job here by LA.
Screen by Drummond, James. Caruso into Payne with a push and a shot. Caruso hits. Mismatch now against Drummond with the switch. And open is Payne. And even more open is Crowder. Oh, he got it to go! Chris Paul and Schroeder. Payne out there. There's Caruso. A 3 for the top.
Payne has been fantastic, Kevin.
Last lead mid-first quarter for Phoenix. 12-11. Payne will scoop it up and slammed in, and the Suns have taken the lead. Outside Gasol, Caldwell Pope in the corner. Good fake. It deceives the defense, and Gasol buries a triple. Johnson by James into Ayton, and down it goes with the flush. 22.
Kind of insert himself in the offense here.
Here comes Schroeder into AD with 25. Great spoon feed that time. Payne the other way. He's going to plunge right into the paint.
He's been so solid for him.
Johnson defending. Carving his way. LeBron James puts in a beautiful fadeaway. First 3 quarters, he was terrific. He's been quiet here in the fourth. He dances and gets it out to Davis. 3, bullseye! What a shot by Davis. Bridges will shadow him the entire way. Crowder is out on James. Shot clock at 8. Davis a screen. Wide open 3. Good! LeBron with the final nail right there. On him. LeBron. Caruso spins and finds an open boulevard.
3.
He just set up this defense. He was pointing for guys to go. Final seconds. Here comes Johnson's triple away. Rebound Davis.
A weighted black ball, and he was dribbling and passing, but when he tried to pass across his shoulders, that's when he started grimacing in favor of that arm.
Has not been with the team that long. Remember, he started with Cleveland. Certainly has not been with LeBron and AD that long as LeBron James scores the layup inside. He lost a little feeling in his hand. That was in the second quarter of game 1, but he does look much improved as Drummond just puts Ayton in the spin cycle and hammers one home for LA.
Did just that.
Mikal Bridges first try, no good. Offensive board, Booker, and Booker comes up short. Ayton another chance, and typically throughout the regular season, the Suns at a very slow pace. Obviously, Chris Paul makes them very efficient as he hits another mid-range.
With the chemistry before actually getting into the playoffs.
Mikal Bridges set up by Paul. Right down the pipe for Mikal Bridges. I mean, he shot it at 43% from three-point range this year. There's Davis inside. LeBron set him up beautifully, and Davis finishes. I love when those guys get into the FanDuel. All right, that's something to watch tonight. Other or Devin Booker. Schroeder, a little scoop to the basket. Nicely done from Dennis Schroeder. And the athletic trainers will try to keep that shoulder in good form. There's another three down for Mikal Bridges. He's hit 2 already. Kuzma gets his first touch. Gasol, he's a playmaker up there, gives it right back to Kuzma. And oh, what a feed to Anthony Davis.
He has gotten in the past, so he has to adjust to that mentally and take advantage of the opportunities when they come about. And speaking about opportunity, listen, it's not going to be long before Devin Booker, in particular, if they're really good shots that you normally make.
That was a tough shot with Schroeder all over him. Schroeder goes fast, gets right by Bridges. Caruso will be the primary ball handler. He sets up Anthony Davis again. A couple of rim runs here for Anthony Davis with the bench.
Against this Phoenix team, excellent work. That's on Caruso and Davis.
Here's Booker getting a late clock here. He puts one up off the window. Nicely done. Good ball movement by the Suns. The Lakers close out well. Ayton, little turnaround. Oh, what a tough shot. Nicely done by DeAndre Ayton. Lakers fans will note that Dennis Schroeder, who normally plays the entirety of the first quarter, as Booker goes strong. Good ball movement. Extra pass. Here comes Caruso, and he lays it in. Nice find by LeBron James.
Yeah, nice cut that time by Caruso because of the turnaround in New York. And also the continuation of success that the Suns had and brought that into this year. You see, I think that was Torrey Craig in the corner.
Yeah, Torrey Craig getting some minutes here. He played just 5 minutes in game 2. He scored just 2 points as Caruso finds some space inside. Lakers really sharing it well.
Of picking up his dribble, which at that time gave Caruso the advantage. Another lob inside again. Downhill, pick and roll.
Suns down a pair. At a 1-point lead at the quarter break. All of that cluster is right at the rim. LeBron will sit. Kuzma on a feed from Schroeder, and a three-pointer is down for Kyle Kuzma. At 10 of that first quarter, Lakers have opened up a 5-point lead. It's a 5-0 run. Chris Paul looking for the lob, and Ayton there on the receiving end.
Some of the damage done by the Lakers right back at him with that dunk by Ayton.
Had a beef there, too. Looked like some contact. Oh, nice pass. Crowder somehow snuck that one through.
Cavs won 2 out of the 3 games. Luka has been dominant, since the bubble.
There's a steal by Caldwell Pope. 2 on his tail, and he scores it. Courtesy of American Express. Here's Davis now from LeBron. Short. Caldwell Pope, the rebound, and a putback.
And DeAndre Ayton is like, what's up?
Lakers have the first possession at a 3-point lead. Lakers shooting just 39.5%, and another bucket in the paint. This time LeBron James is 0 for 6. He's 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. His only 3 points came, the first 3 points of the game, from the free throw line. LeBron's got the first 4 points. Boy, it's been a tough shooting game anywhere outside that paint, and 2 more in the paint as Anthony Davis with a two-handed jam. Here goes Booker now. A very low-scoring game. Chris mentioned that 11-1 run going back to the end of the quarter, and the much-needed basket for the Phoenix Suns.
They're a little bit below 31%. And that's a lot of their offense and what they get off of it.
Oh, nice feed by LeBron. Andre Drummond scores inside. Booker comes out of the pack. Booker and a turnover. LeBron James snuffed it out. Schroeder leaves it up, and Davis throws it down. 7th Phoenix turnover. Suns protect the ball very well. And up top, that's down for the Suns in this venue since the 2012 season. Great to have fans in the stands as well. There's Ayton, missed it, got it back. Second chance. Ayton scores over Drummond. Identical records, as a matter of fact, the Knicks and the Hawks.
Well, they always say the 4 and 5 seed are the teams that are evenly matching. Right now, no one is matching the aggression.
That's where you can really see the shoulder injury. He's come up short a number of times on a shot he usually knocks down, as James again just powers his way in, and Monty Williams is going to have to go back to the drawing board. To FanDuel.com/over/under to make your free picks before every NBA on TNT broadcast.
You know, when him freezing just opened it up for LeBron. Another easy 2 inside.
Suns look like they're in trouble right now, Jimmy. There's a lot of time left, but the Lakers are getting it where they want it, and one for Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope with a loose ball foul there after that play. Now that is Booker on his way in. He lays it in. Let's mark that missed dunk by Davis. See if the Suns have a rally in them. They're down 13 points. Schroeder quickly back, and a foul, and one. And Davis, we're out. Bodies on the floor. Booker looking for help. Craig kicks it. Johnson for 3. Suns needed it, and they get it from Cameron Johnson.
In order for the Lakers to repeat, does Anthony Davis have to be the best player on the court all the time for the Lakers?
Nice feed. DeAndre Ayton cashes one in. Lakers push their lead to 16. They're up 13 now. Both teams having a poor shooting performances, especially the Suns. That's another 3-ball down. 5th turnover this quarter for Phoenix. Under 2 minutes to go. Tough shot by Davis, and gets one to bank in.
So the rhythm offensively behind the arc is not there, unlike the Lakers, who continue to run little cross screens inside.
Craig not committed there. Misses a 3. Anthony Davis has been on the floor a lot. He's down deep. Davis missed it, got his own, puts it back. Davis has scored the last 9 for LA. That's a nice finish by the lefty Cameron Payne. And now swipe from behind. Payne picks the pocket of Gasol all the way in with the reverse. He scores.
Hey, Chris, the reset button means give the ball to LeBron and AD and everybody else get out the way.
Well, all of a sudden, so making his voice heard. By the way, without Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, a premium perimeter defender is out for the Lakers. Here goes LeBron to the hole, counted and one. Well, Frank Vogel is with his personnel as LeBron misses short, gets the rebound though, is back tapped that time. And now Matthews for 3. Yes, rattles one home. Here's Matthews now. Oh, he liked it from the time it left his hand. Wesley Matthews.
There, B.A.
Here's Payne, gives it to Ayton. And Ayton scores inside. Very effective in the first half in the paint was DeAndre Ayton for the Suns.
Yep.
However, this game has just tilted to the Lakers this entire second half. And if Gasol's going to knock those down, you can put this one in the books. This has become personal between these two. Cleared out. LeBron wants Crowder. Shot clock to 7. Spins off of him. LeBron hangs. The reverse is good. And look at the Laker bench. Making a dive right there.
Come on, you know we're in L.A., right?
If you're the Phoenix Suns right now, I mean, it's all, and Crowder, that's a good answer for him. Pass too hot. Turnover Phoenix. And Davis falls down, and right there is Payne. He'll pull a 3. Payne's got another one.
Now the Lakers.
Yeah, mark that one right at the 3-minute mark. Gives him an 11-point lead. Booker working on Schroeder. Wide open is Crowder. They need it, and they get it. Finally, Jay Crowder knocks down a 3-ball. Gives it to LeBron, who gives it right back. Oh, he passes up an open 3. Shoots over Booker now. Cashes it in.
But it may have been the best decision.
13. They got swept that year by the San Antonio Spurs. This here, the first win at Staples Center in the playoffs since 2012.
A chance to even things up before the series heads back for Game 5 in Phoenix, and we're underway. But Thursday night was a great night for the Laker fans. A chance to watch and cheer on some playoff basketball. Nice feet inside. Booker to Ayton. Ayton goes down a lane. Lost the handle. Drummond able to pick it up and save it. And here comes James. Coast to coast layup is good.
Consecutive turnovers by the Suns. That's a formula for trouble.
Crowder stops, nice feet inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Don't get hurt there and make them score over the top.
Down the other end, Wes Matthews launches a three-pointer. That's good. That's exactly what you were talking about before, Jeff. Make him take that shot.
And make him make it. And if he can make it, as Booker, good drive to the rim.
Now Davis gets up in the front court. James rattles in a three. 36 years old, playing against LeBron James in the playoffs for the first time in their careers, these two pals. As Crowder gets to the rim, banks one home. Now Kuzma's come on for LA, as is Alex Caruso. Payne, three-pointer, well short. Rebound, Karam's all the way back out to Payne. Don't see that very often. And then Booker knocks down the three. So comes up. Bridges is a great defender. Huge height advantage, obviously, for Anthony Davis. Turns, shoots, and scores.
Look at that lineup they have out there right now. Caruso's a good 6'5", as Gasol hits the three.
Torrey Craig has come on now for the Phoenix Suns. Payne lines up the three. He's been shooting the three ball extremely well all season. Craig to Payne. 7 on the 24. Payne kicks it back up. Craig. Plenty of time to set. Nobody near him. He knocks down a three-pointer. Suns have scored 8 straight.
You want him to be aggressive, but not just as a scorer. Be aggressive as a playmaker also.
Schroeder floats it up and in. Schroeder averaging just under 20 a game in this series. Phoenix has a foul to give. Kuzma drives past Craig, throws it up, misses. Gasol on the follow. They'll count it at the buzzer.
Continue to evaluate that.
Thanks so much, Monty. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Back to you, Mike.
All right, Rachel. Kuzma throws it up. Drummond throws it down. Of course, to Chris Paul, as you would expect. As the game went on, he's looked sharp early on. Cam Johnson goes right at Drummond and finishes. Beautiful move from Johnson. Craig, the former Nugget, who was acquired from the Bucks early this season. McLemore, three-pointer's good.
How about that pass from LeBron? That's 3 points made up off of a call that should have been made.
Amen.
Oh, James, amen on that. The spin and then the slam. And the Lakers go up by 9. Frank Vogel said he saw that look in the way he was playing. It was like, I'm taking this game over look. Kuzma backs it home.
Starter-heavy lineup. Only Cam Johnson off the bench because the bench just didn't get it done.
Booker, count it, and the foul. Devin Booker, a chance for a three-point play.
That could have easily turned into a Drummond dunk.
McLemore, no hesitation, drills another three. He's capable of getting red hot. He's knocked out his first 2 three-pointers. Has not played a lot so far. Didn't play games 1 and 2 of this series. As Crowder goes inside, bank shot is good. Jake Crowder, his second drive to the bucket. This was with Cleveland. Drummond with the left hand, can't get it to fall. He thought he was hit. Ayton the rebound. The Suns bench yelling, push the ball. Crowder, open three. That's good. And boy, does that have to feel good for Jake Crowder.
And Antetokounmpo had one for the ages. You don't play with your food.
And Crowder knocks down the three-pointer, his second three after all the struggle. Rebound Gasol. Cross-court pass finds Matthews for three. That's good. Another great pass from James. We don't see that often. Crowder misses the three. James stolen by Payne. James gets it back. Caruso up to James for the slam. What a wild play. And the Lakers go back up by 4. Spirited second quarter here. Davis against Ayton. Little step back, two-pointer is good. Just the second field goal.
I'm believing that shot is not going to beat us.
Chris Paul, the hesitation, the pullback shoots over Gasol. And Paul, his second field goal. Up to James. James in the corner. Davis, corner three-pointer. James, the offensive rebound. Finds Davis, runs up. Looked like there was a lot of contact, and he's grabbing his right leg. Singh and hobbling up.
I think we got a challenge coming, Mike.
So a challenge on the... And this was him walking off the floor. You can kind of see that frustrated look for Anthony Davis, who still has not reappeared. 8 and 4 points, 6 boards. Chris Paul, nice feed inside. Ayton goes right at Drummond and finishes with the foul. And here comes Chris Paul. 8-point Phoenix lead with Anthony Davis back in the locker room. Ayton down low against James, and Ayton able to finish. Former #1 overall pick back in 2018 after playing 1 year at Arizona. Spins and throws it down. Drummond tried to draw the charge, and Ayton having a big third quarter.
Presents them more spacing on offense.
Kuzma, scoop layup. Beautiful shot for Kuzma with his left hand. 9 points now for Kuzma. Bridges, little fake. Fires, three-pointers good. Mikal Bridges.
Lining up with high percentage shots.
Well, after a make, too. So, just going right at, using their speed as Paul gets to the mid-range.
defense has no answer for what the Suns are trying to accomplish offensively.
Third foul on Kuzma. Chris Paul falling away, rolls around and drops through. And although just 5 points so far today.
And they also need James to be dominant.
Drummond on a nice feed from Schroeder. An easy bucket for Drummond.
And to accomplish in this league, you need energy, you need competitiveness.
As Payne scores now again with the signing after the buyout.
Since his earlier days in the league.
He's tough too, just not afraid of the contact. Cameron Payne not afraid. Drive to the basket on the reverse, and the lead is 15. Crowd's been rather quiet with the poor play here in the period. James, the runner, is good. That's his first field goal of the period. Paul on the drive, goes to the rim, left-handed, flips it up off the glass. Chris Paul looking sharp.
One dribble like he did just there.
Kuzma blocked from behind. Torrey Craig, nice rejection. Here comes Crowder. Bumps into Morris, lays it up and in. Jay Crowder in double figures with 14.
You weren't thrilled with your team defensively even before AD went out. What do you want to see in the fourth quarter for that on that end?
Yeah, we're competing. Got to make sure we get back and honor our coverage.
With 6 to shoot. James on him. Payne off the bounce, flips it up, shot, rolls around and drops through. Nice play from Cameron Payne. We are seeing all the reasons why Phoenix had the second best record in the NBA by what they're doing here in the second half. Chris Paul knocks it in, and it's up to an 18-point lead. Kuzma adjusts, layup is good. Nice play from Kuzma. He's averaging just under 13 boards a game in this series. Paul throws it up, and Ayton gets it to go. Didn't quite grab it. Kuzma was right there on top of him.
They're sitting at 87 right now. I think they're playing faster. They're shooting it with confidence as Schroeder makes the three. He hasn't shot it great, but I think Bridges has really done a good job in searching out opportunities as James, again, in transition, left to right spin.
A chance to even up a series against the defending champion Lakers. Gasol three-pointer, got it. Marc Gasol from downtown, his second three, and it's an 11-point game.
Can't close to Gasol.
This is the closest they've been in the fourth quarter. Booker out to Bridges. Bridges for three, puts it in. Mikal Bridges, a big three-pointer. Frank Vogel raves about Caruso all the time. This is one of the reasons we're so good defensively is what he does. James inside on a beautiful feed from Gasol. And the lead is cut to 10. Ayton sets the screen for Chris Paul. Back for Booker. Booker fires away. It's good. A two-pointer for Booker. 17 for Booker. He's their leading scorer. They've got 6 players in double figures. Caruso tries a three. Got it. Paul looking. Paul driving. Falling away. It's good. Chris Paul once again. 18 for Paul. Here's Schroeder. Schroeder has not shot the ball well as Gasol tries another three, and Marc Gasol his third three-pointer. It's now an 8-point game. 17th rebound for DeAndre Ayton. Bridges out to Crowder. Crowder for three. Bang! Jay Crowder from downtown. 6 players in double figures. What a terrific team effort. And this series is tied at 2 games apiece.
And there was uncertainty before Game 4. He played well in Game 4. Monty Williams said he's feeling fine. Expect him to be more aggressive and more like the CP3 we know.
In the postseason as compared to the regular season. James 2. Crowder defends. Drummond inside, cleans it up and puts it in.
Right there defensively as Phoenix zones up when LeBron's in that mid-post. Rebound opportunity there for Drummond.
Paul with a three, and he has struggled from three, but look at Bridges parachute in.
Getting out in pace. Easy baskets in transition, a must for Phoenix before this Laker defense sets up.
Crowder with a three.
Williams trusts his guys, causing some confusion there on that last play by LeBron.
Booker with 5, LeBron with 5. Here it's over Gasol with the fadeaway, and he's got the stroke. Knicks, they have started 5 of 12. Booker carving his way, deceptive move to get free, and he puts it off the glass.
Close out to the shooters by the Suns.
Booker, Bridges, and a three is put in by newly instated Cameron Payne. Out there, Caruso, Gasol, Kuzma, Matthews, and LeBron James. Driving inside, slithering for 2. That's a basket by Cameron Payne.
Shooting the ball, three-pointers, getting to the rim. What a backup player their campaign is for this ball club.
Punishing LeBron James, Caruso uncorks a three. James is on Bridges. Matthews is on Payne. Cameron Payne again elusively taking it in. Squirts inside for two. Wesley Matthews out to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Crowder defends. Kicks it out. Kuzma running two. Got it from 15 on the fly. Good sign. The All-Star. Kaminsky a screen for Payne's triple. Cameron Payne knocks it in from outside.
Touches the ball. He is looking to score, and he is delivering.
Here comes LeBron. Johnson there. Oh, what a great spin move for two. That's tough to defend.
Like to see more of that from LeBron.
James with 7. Good fake there. Evasive move inside. Booker hits the deck. Fouled on the play. Counted for 2. LeBron now works on Torrey Craig. Third different defender on James. Easily finds Kuzma cutting hard, and that was a priority for Frank Vogel. 13 points on 8 shots, and James holding it again. Screened by Drummond. Into Drummond pick and roll. Scooping up and down. Nice play. Drummond the dive, and he got the 2. Payne against Schroeder. Kaminsky picked up by Drummond. They got him way outside. Booker blows by, takes it up, and puts it down. Sodas, but there he is watching like everybody. This is a must-see game. Series tied at 2. Kuzma takes it himself. Here's Booker. Difference of 5 seconds. Game clock and shot clock. Booker has been the star. 15 points on 9 shots. Got the screen. Launches a 3. Got it! Chris Paul back in the game with Ayton, Payne, Johnson, and Craig. Inside, it's Ayton leaning. Nice fake, and he gets the 2. Chris Paul and Payne now. 2 ball handlers back there. Caruso comes out on him. The Phoenix Suns are shooting 58%. Payne on the switch against James. 17-1 run for Phoenix. LA hasn't scored a field goal in over 5 minutes, and a drive by Chris Paul as he slices for 2. Paul, McLemore is on him. Down to 3. Dancing. 15-footer Chris Paul. He's one of the best in the NBA at that mid-range shot. Doubled by McLemore. Screen. And outside it goes. Crowder with a 3. And outside it goes. Crowder with a 3.
And just great ball movement, unselfish play, but Bridges, he didn't.
Paul has got 3 assists, 3 boards, 7 points. Booker outside. Bridges 3.
Tonight, the Suns have all the energy. They're whipping the ball around, playing unselfish, and just textbook offense here on display. The strength just not quite there to have that kind of power on those long-distance jump shots.
Good screen by Ayton and a shot on the fly, and 22 for Devin Booker. Fights through it, inside pass, broken up, intended for Bridges, and now it goes to Caruso. He'll take it the other way. He glides for 2. 54% shooting for the Suns, 32% shooting for the Lakers. Gushing into the paint was Paul, and finished up nicely by DeAndre Ayton.
He's being outworked and outplayed on all facets by the Phoenix Suns.
Bad toss right there by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and a spinner put up and down, and 24 for Booker, Schroeder, and James.
And we talked before the game about LeBron James and Schroeder having to play big, but the two of them combined 7 points in that first half. You know, it's just puzzling right here. I did not see this coming whatsoever.
Step back 3, Crowder.
And it's almost like after the heartbreak of Game 2 and Game 3 for the Suns, and then making the necessary adjustments as LeBron knocks down a 3-pointer. No ball movement, no player movement right now for the Lakers on their offensive end, playing right into the hands. And as you see on the other end, the Suns, it's like a hot potato.
Bridges on a slashing move by Schroeder. But they felt like, you know, we know exactly what we're up against. Tough shot down the hatch it go. Finally got things right. Well, they hired the right coach, Monty Williams. They make the deal for Paul. They pay Booker, who takes this shot right here and drains it. As great a basketball city as it is, has not had a lot of winners over the last 10 years. LeBron from 3.
A great basketball town.
It's Schroeder. Well, Paul, a 3 by LeBron. He gets it to drop. He's got 3 in this game.
Perfect teammate, the perfect player, the perfect leader for this team at this stage.
Kuzma in for Caruso.
Welcome to a game at Duke versus North Carolina in Cameron. And we're sitting behind the bench, and he has a notepad taking notes while watching Coach K. It's like, really going to take notes in Cameron? And maybe I should have been taking notes, because he's turned out into an incredible coach and has really, like I said, built this foundation. These guys have responded, and now, on the verge here, they pull this game out, 1 game away from dethroning the defending champion.
Rebound snared by Cameron Johnson, who began at Pitt and finished at Carolina. Here comes Payne. 14 first half, but it didn't click early on in his career, and he had to kind of move around to a few locations, a few addresses, to find out what was missing. James hitting from outside, and he's got 19. So in there right now for Phoenix, Payne, Kaminsky, Cameron Johnson, Craig, and Booker.
Afraid of the moment, thrives in that moment, and time again, we've seen him step up and deliver.
James carves his way inside, gets another 2, and he's got 24. 2011 finals. Tracking data used, Athletic coming up with some of those notes. Cameron Johnson triple.
Imploring his guys to not give them any life whatsoever, and really it's been all about their defense. Impressive.
Kuzma, step back 3 in an important game. And a lot of the things you establish now with Johnson cutting off that baseline and into Horton Tucker and got the 2 and a foul.
Is willing to make the sacrifice, do everything he can to be ready. And we talked to Monty Williams about that before the game, just understanding the mindset of elite players and round-the-clock treatment, care.
So the Nuggets go up 3 games to 2 on the Blazers.
Sounds like we missed a pretty good one over there in Denver.
It sounds like this, unless you can watch it on your laptop here through this glass.
I mean, look, campaign incredible this year. And we talked about his story, talked about how he bounced around, looked to find his way. As Kaminsky, beautiful ball fake at the 3-point line and gets to the basket.
How one-sided was that third quarter? The Suns, had they been held scoreless for the entire third quarter, would have still led by 3. This is E'Twaun Moore, a veteran. Dancing inside on McKinney. Scoops it home. Pretty shot, pretty play. E'Twaun Moore, 10-year veteran. Joe's with the Knicks, New Orleans, traded to Sacramento, Detroit 3 years, free agent with the Suns. Horton Tucker pops a triple.
They got to get mad. It's one thing to lose a game, but to be embarrassed like this on the road, down 30 in the first half.
Will do it. Suns go up 3 games to 2 on the defending champs. Phoenix Suns have not been to the playoffs in 11 years. And all the teams that won previously were in the playoff rotation. You see Marc Gasol starting at the center position for LA. Like 3 for 23 shooting the last 2 games and scoreless in game 5. Here comes Booker, took a lot of shots, got free.
A lot of expectations as he's going to come out and be aggressive offensively, but early on, just in the water, seeing where his teammates are.
All the threes he hit for Miami last year on their venture to the finals. LeBron outside with a 3, and he's taken more threes.
Started to find a rhythm from downtown there in the second half, and it's carried over here early.
The gifted Booker, backpedaling 3, got it. Big shot.
The Lakers on the perimeter where they've struggled shooting the basketball all series.
One thing they don't want to let them do either is get set up in that half-court defense. 3, good! Crowder's hit one more.
Just out here trying to get back as quickly as possible, and Booker understands and attacks him.
Here comes LeBron downhill the other way. Good transition by LA, and LeBron's got the points.
And right there, of course, with LeBron James, transition defense a must. And Davis, I'm not sure he's going to be able to continue.
It's the left groin, and down he goes. And it lasted all of 5.5 minutes. Out game for Phoenix. Payne is in. He has been brilliant off the bench, fanning on the 3. Bridges will corkscrew up with the rebound and get the 2. Shot clock at 3. KCP 0 of 1. Defended by Crowder with a 3. Got it! Pretty shot outside by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Shots to open up that defense and allow LeBron James to work in the paint.
Booker into Ayton, and Booker got it back and puts in the short shot, and Booker so far got jostled. Crowder got it, and out of Payne. Bridges, great ball rotation, 3, Booker, bucket. He got it through.
Pick your poison. The Suns in the Game 5 got into the paint. Now they're knocking down their shots with confidence, and Devin Booker is staying on script.
Another miss, and Booker is there. Rebounding advantage +6. Cameron Johnson is 3. Outside feeds to Booker, who kicks it in again. LeBron's not 100%. The ankle's still a concern. It's Kuzma across the lane, a running hook, and down it goes. All right.
I'm not sure about that. He doesn't look questionable to me, but
Booker 3, another one.
Ooh.
Here we go with Booker, another 3. Oh, Booker cannot miss. 5 performance. Harrell down low. Kaminsky is there. Nice defense once, but that time he flushes it inside with a very aggressive move.
He can jump there. Hopefully he can provide some spark and energy, but he had no business being out there as far as I'm concerned.
Lakers set up in their half-court offense. Our defense right now. Here is Torrey Craig. He puts one up that will rattle on in. All back in. Played 6 minutes in that first quarter. They didn't give LeBron the shot. Foul goes on Kaminsky. And here is Horton Tucker. Around his screen, jiggling free and got it to drop. Fenders underneath awaiting him. No call made. Good defense. Boy, they formed a wall. It's Kaminsky, Johnson, Kaminsky. They got the 2. LeBron got a hand on it. Here come the Suns again. 3-on-2. Paul in the middle. Cam Johnson tees up a 3. It's the 11th 3 for the Phoenix Suns.
This lead and where Phoenix is and how they've dominated. LeBron as a potential GOAT, he's got to come out and be aggressive every possession down the court.
LeBron has started 2 of 6 with 8. Got the screen. Booker is knocked astray in the corner. It's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope who puts in a triple. Chris Paul with a couple fouls. 0 of 2 so far. He'll dance, dart, fire, and hit.
Settling, attacking. You've seen the Lakers now being more aggressive, attacking the rim, getting into the teeth of the defense.
Again, Gasol is on Chris Paul. Here comes Booker. A 3. Good! Booker's got 27.
Open corner 3, which we know he can make.
Kuz with a 3. Lakers, by the way, here's a 3 by LeBron, and that's good. 2.5 to play in the half from Los Angeles. If Phoenix wins, they win this series. Great feet inside. Payne lasers one to Booker.
And I know right there that the Suns couldn't convert, but Booker with a beautiful pass right there. Not just a scorer, but also a capable facilitator.
LeBron inside, dancing for 2. Early tonight, the Denver Nuggets beat the Portland Trailblazers to advance. LeBron from way outside can't get it. Matthews, a good offensive rebound for 2. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's met there by Paul. Shot clock at 9. KCP's knocked in 3 triples. Good feed from Gasol, the cutting. Caldwell-Pope puts it through.
Be complacent. You've dominated this game, had a great first half, but you have to complete the game here.
Woo! Wow!
Speaking of complete.
And Ayton heard from. He's got 4. First field goal. Good feed. Gasol and the cutting. Matthews there to put it in.
And that's what Gasol does. I mean, he spaces the floor. A guy who can shoot threes as a center, but a beautiful passer.
Crowder with a 3.
Crowder just locked in from downtown. Struggled early. And once again, Gasol making plays for his team.
3 by LeBron. Morris vacuums it in. Schroeder with a 3. Dennis Schroeder knocks one in from outside. Hard after a disappointing couple games. Fans are into it. You can hear Booker on the fly, congestion, and the deuce. James against Crowder. Up to Matthews. It's a triple. That's good. Another 3, the 7th for the Lakers. And the Lakers again set their defense. 3, Paul, no. Rebound, James. Claimed by Chris. Ayton inside. Got it.
Getting back in the game with their intensity on D.
It's Booker trying to find his way in a shot. He's hit 2 in a row from close range.
Remember in the first half, Suns were getting easy opportunities, open looks. Now everything is contested because of his defense.
LeBron downhill. He's there, held by Bridges, the gyration and the reverse. But he got the miss. Shot clock at 4, didn't hit the rim. LeBron, Matthews, 3. Oh! They faced each other in the finals last year when LA took on Miami. Horton Tucker, 6 to fire. He'll have to spin inside and screwdrivers one home. NBA on TNT broadcast. LeBron with 20 on 14 shots. Into Booker, strong to the rack. LeBron flies for 2.
Causing a jump ball, which the Lakers win.
It's Schroeder's had a good third into James. No one covering on that weak side. Schroeder gets the assist. Booker's had 6 in the third, had 33 at halftime. Got the screen, long 3, bullseye! Outside, Matthews, who's been hitting his shots. Into Booker, forcing the issue. Morris on the doorstep. Got it. So he's come in, gotten the basket, and a rebound. Johnson with a 3. That's a big one for the Phoenix Suns.
From the weak side has caused problems this entire series for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Chris Paul picked up his 4th. Great feed. LeBron inside to Schroeder, and no one was on him. He was open on Booker. Knocked it away. Kuzma's got it galloping the other way into the defensive Bridges. Knocked away by Booker and put back up and in by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
How they've gotten back into this game.
Chris Paul into Schroeder with the hesitation and the spinner. Paul again puts it down. Paul and Schroeder. Chris Paul grinding away. Bridges corner 3. Good! Big shot by Mikal Bridges.
Gets them in their sets. Gets a good shot attempt every time.
Big shot by Chris Paul. What a stroke. He's come out and had a terrific 4th quarter. Rebound claimed inside by Schroeder. Caldwell-Pope tapped it. 3 on the fly. LeBron off. Oh! Parachuting in. Talen Horton-Tucker. He and Matthews. Crowder, 3. Good! Big time 3 by Jay Crowder. And here comes Chris Paul. And the Phoenix Suns will give it to Booker with a drive and a season high of 47. And the Phoenix Suns have gone on the road after missing the playoffs for 11 consecutive years.